Okay, here we go. I guess this is going to be game number 45. And we're going to pad out the streak with some species and backgrounds that we haven't won yet in the whole streak. It doesn't actually represent every single class or every single background. So I'm going to do a null conjure, like I said, because, well, null is a species that didn't exist when Elliptic did a streak, right? So that'll be fun. If I look at the streak, I have to do every class, every background. That's several hundred games. Thank you, NGMat. I'll make use of that on stream probably tomorrow. Okay. I just want to make sure that I have time to set it up. NGMat here was nice enough to send me Dungeons of Dreadmore, so try that out soon. But anyway, yeah, I mentioned there are several races and classes that simply don't exist in this streak. No one could ever say you didn't earn it. I guarantee you that's not even possible. If you tried to streak literally every combo, I mean, you'd get punished.
Here's some more ad bits.
Hey.
Congrats again on the streak.
Thanks again, Dankest. Much appreciated. I love bits of all provenances. You know, I don't care where the bits come from, ads or money, because it's all the same to me. Thank you so much. So yeah, I was saying it was Gnoll, Wanderer, Barakian, Deep Elf, Mummy, Demon Spawn, and Halfling that aren't represented in the streak. So we'll do a Null Conjure real quick. Probably won't play very long this session, just because I wanted kind of a short game today. But here it is. Let's see. The reason why I'm doing the Null Conjure is because that broke my last big streak. So let's just let's punish the game for owning me so much.
Let's get it on.
Hey! Thanks for the sub, Anani Badger. 4 months. Very good. Alright.
Malkle 4, Honkler Malkle 4, Honkler Malkle 4, Honkler Malkle 4, Honkler.
A lot of honklers. Alright, so I found a scroll and a potion right on my entrance. You'll notice, of course, as a Gnoll, I can't train anything in particular. I have to just stick with what I've got. Luckily, my aptitudes are amazing, and I have enormous amounts of conjurations to start out with, so I can't focus anything. But we do have just hilariously strong spell power on that magic dart, and we have 6 mana. Now you'll notice, well, I can't go up, I can't go down. This is this one entrance we've actually seen before on this streak. So let's open this up. I see we have a Gobbo immediately, but we have statues to dance around, so this is fine. We just dart him, he dies. Grab his dagger. Oh, hey! D1 Gnoll. I'll try to get a stab. No such luck. I think it's time to not fight a Gnoll this early, yeah? With 6 fully, full spell-powered magic darts. We could probably kill him, but he is indeed a halberd Gnoll. We're level 2, so we'll memorize Searing Ray. Yeah, Josh Meyer, I did get the world record. It's still only 1d8. Bacchus, that's a great question. Magic Dart does 1d8 damage at max power, that's correct. But I mean, if I look at a Gnoll, what do they have, like 13 hit points? 10 to 15, so that's 4, 8, 12, 16. That's 4 hits on average. It could definitely not work out, though. Although we do have Searing Ray now. 15 hits? No. I hope not. There's some leather armor there. Should probably pop that on. Everything's still quite castable. Let's grab this axe. It's +3. I can Searing Ray here. Then we'll just walk off. Probably should have lured some of this stuff, I guess. Nulls seem easy early game. Maybe for this guy, but not for most characters. I mean, that's an enormous amount of damage, you know, from that halberd. Nice, here's a cloak. Extra AC. That was a ring mail, actually. Perhaps I should go use that. Everything's still quite castable, even in ring mail. Okay, I'm willing to fight jackals, that's fine. Let's get intelligence. Gonna be quite the caster this game. Yeah, gnolls. Oh, you mean gnolls as a species, sorry. I thought you meant gnoll enemies are easy to kill in the early game. Yeah, no, gnolls are really, really strong. So I thought this would be a nice, I mean, not only because it broke my last big streak, but also because it's a pretty easy start. I thought we could have some fun with this. Alright, we're level 3 now. Do I want Dazzle Spray? Not really. How did I throw my last streak as a gnoll? I was in melee with a skeletal wyvern, and I forgot that the speed remains the same for skeletons, and so he attacked me more times than I thought he was capable of. Let's just go down. Perhaps after leveling up one more time, we'll fight the gnoll. Uh-oh. Searing Ray. Nice. So that's Sif Muna. You guys want to see a Sif Muna game? It's definitely doable on a gnoll. And it's our first god. It's 0.23 Sif Muna. We don't have any Sif Muna games yet. Alright, sure. Sif Muna it is. One thing I've already misplayed a little bit on is, as soon as I came down here, I should have stayed on the staircase and then used this 3-stack. We have Remove Curse, okay. Let's grab these arrows. Hey, Dunwich. Hold Bitcoin, there you go. Welcome to the stream, man. So yeah, we'll just pretty much cheese this magic dart. It's very strong. Although I can kind of sort of tab with this axe if I want to at this point. Hey, cool, a hunting sling. Everything level. Well, it is a gnoll. There's a rapier there, but it's not enchanted or anything. Well, we have we're level 4 now. I guess I should get Fulham at some point. If I take off this ring mail, Fulham has 24% castability. Pick it up to train rapier, so okay. It's kind of funny, we had both Trog and Sif Muna on this floor. Trog, of course, would have been the safer play. Let's go down. Check it out, I'm going to go to D1. I think we can kill that gnoll now. He's alone, as far as I can tell. And we'll fight him at the absolute edge of line of sight, so if he has a net, he'll probably use it on us. Actually, you know what I'm going to do is... one more thing. I want to use this 2-stack. Identify, okay. Invis, good. Agility, good, okay. Yeah, I'm going to take this guy out. Shouldn't be a problem. Okay, he's heavily wounded already. We'll kind of back off. Good. We could take his halberd, but I don't really want it. One cool thing is, he was guarding the only source of stones. Or wait, maybe there were more. Yeah, there were more, I just didn't pick them up, okay. Sif is more interesting. Absolutely. I mean, now that I have the world record, I'm probably going to be a little more inclined to take less optimal gods, just to have more fun, make for more interesting games. I probably wouldn't have taken Sif on most combos, just because she's honestly not that strong. Grab a lottery ticket. All right. Wanted to see someone good play Sif because you can't stand her. Well, I don't really like her either, but she was the first god we found, so obviously it's going to be a little strange compared to a regular game because this is a, this is a null game, so you're not going to see me really using skilling to my advantage. But this play, you didn't get the armor. How so? I don't want to wear heavier than ringmail so I can keep my spells nice and castable. In fact, I might even want to be in a robe right now so I can Mystic Blast this particular priest. 17 damage possible from him. That means he can two-shot me. Crap. Very bad. Alright. I hate that this dude's here. I'm gonna have to back off this way. Oh, this isn't good. I need to make it to this upstairs. Thankfully he's not smiting me. Okay, good. That could have been bad. Hey, GDR is good. AC is good too, but we are in dire need of casting things, more than anything else. That's teleport. Let's go up. Go back down. So we have tele available. We have invis. We don't have curing, which makes me wary of fighting any kind of orc pack, since I could get perma confused. Honestly, I think I want Fulminant Prism more than anything. Let me put this robe back on. We'll memorize Fulm. It's 24%, but that's good enough. Magic Dart. All my spells and stuff level up to 1. Hey, Gary Burton. How did I pick this combo? I hadn't won a null yet in the streak, and so I decided to go for Great Player and Greater Player. Thank you, Anani Magic. Much appreciated, man, for the sub-gift to Gary Burton. But yeah, I hadn't won a null yet in this streak, and also Null Conjurer was the combo that wrecked my last long streak, so I decided to take some revenge on the game, I guess. Thought it would be a nice capstone, Plus, it's pretty strong. As you can see, I can just dart these adders to death pretty straightforwardly. Guitar Hero stream. Yeah, let me get right back on that. Well, I was going to do something else today, but then I couldn't. What I wanted to do, I couldn't get to work in time for the stream. Yeah, it was pure hubris, basically, Gary Burton. It was an adder, or not an adder. It was a wyvern skeleton. I basically just thought it could do less damage than it could. This is fine. I'm gonna start my ray. Actually, hold on. Orc Wizard. Can the Invis guy do Confuse? Maybe. That sucks. We have to bail. We have to be on a staircase. Kill this dude. I'm going to shout a bit. Prism? Yeah, I could Prism. I could have prismed, but I thought I could just lure some of these guys to the staircase, so it's just a little bit safer for me. Prism can still fail, and, well, you know. There we go. See? Ray took him out. And check this out, I can Ray here too. If he starts to really own me, there we go. I could have gone up if he started to own me before he was next to me. Be careful about the prism noise, absolutely. Here's a fun place to prism. we just completely slaughtered Robin and co. Terraria with viewers stream? I could play Terraria. That's playable on a Mac. Do you guys want to see Terraria? It might make more sense to wait until the next update, which is supposedly coming soon. Oh man, that was a potion of healing. So I guess on the plus side, potion of healing is identified, but that's a potion of healing I would rather have. Oxygen, not inclusion? I don't know what that means. There's an arbalist. But I bet there's no bolts. No, there are bolts. He'll delay it a bunch. Wouldn't surprise me, I guess. Alright, we arbalist now. Okay. Sure, let's go down. Gotta be a little bit careful with these adders because I don't, other than lignification, I have no way of really surviving if I get super poisoned. Nice, that bolt almost killed him. Intelligence. Now, believe it or not, I don't actually like Sif Muna that much from, or on a null. It's not like bad or anything. I just prefer Ashen Zari or Gozag or perhaps even Che, which sounds bizarre. I know. Just found a whip of electrocution. No, SGG, I didn't die. I'm talking about an old streak. Was there a helmet, by the way, Bacchus? Because I didn't see it. I just missed it. Of course there's a helmet. It's from Robin. Nice eye. Just wasn't paying enough attention. Robin always has a helmet. Okay, let's keep going. But yeah, I just found a weapon that basically wins the game for me. +2 whip of electrocution. We also just found some gloves and some glowing ringmail, which I'm gonna wear. It's MR, so we're gonna wear that, even if it does wreck my full prism. Anani Badger, I was what's that RimWorld game? Base builder where your people die a lot. Maybe I could do that. Okay, this is going to be a Searing Ray. This could be tough. Searing Ray should kill him, but he could always... Alright, I was going to say he could high roll me. I love to see all these skills fly up at the same time on a null. It's really satisfying. Okay. Let's go down. Kind of funny, we have 5 Telly, 4 Remove Curse, but no other 2 stacks of scrolls and no 2 stacks of potions at all. Sort of odd on the consumables today. I'm going to try to kill this wizard. Oh, okay, we're going up. That's way too many. That's way too many priests. Found paralysis. Let's grab that. Let's go down. Okay, that's a tomahawk of explosions. Was that possible instant death? Yes, but they weren't aware of me, so probably not. Now, if they had like both noticed me, of course that would be very bad, but it wasn't super likely, I don't think. "17 times 3 damage, whatever that is. Uh, 50, yeah, 50 something. Enough to kill me for sure. Yeah, 51. The priest just survived a max searing ray. There we go. This is a very packed floor, I can already tell. So the thing about Sif Muna is, like, she doesn't actually give you anything except for divine energy for a very long time, which I guess I'm going to use. But in terms of god gifts, she just is very stingy, so we're going to have to live without that for a while. Hilariously, we found a book before she gave me anything. Maybe it'll be good. If I can fight through these hordes. Book of Callings, that's not bad. So that's got probably the best spell we could possibly have asked for at this point in the game. And it'll come online pretty fast, too. Of course, we're a conjurer, so we didn't start with any summonings or air. But that doesn't stop me from wanting Lightning Spire, so we're going to memorize it already. I should probably summon, or I should probably memorize some other kind of summon as well, just in case. Probably Call Imp. Canine Familiar might be useful too, but I think Call Imp. Just because we want something reliable to walk backwards through, basically. And the wolf is nice, but we have low success rate right now. The real fun is going to start when we start finding wizardry items. This guy can do 20 damage to us, so... Okay, there we go. Wear the ring, it's stealth. I wouldn't be wearing that ring if I didn't have Remove Curse, but I do. Okay, we have Curing now. That makes me feel good. We also have two Ligma, so nice to have. Let's use this 2-stack. It's MO. I like having MO. I don't like wasting MO, so it's unfortunate that we wasted it, but we have one more. Tempted to memorize Mystic Blast. In fact, I'm gonna. That'll be a good thing to use with Divine Energy, if need be. Brachian Chaos next turn. No balls. Well, I was thinking about doing a Brachian Wanderer. How do you feel about that? Hello, Centaur. Alright, check it out. We're gonna fight him, but we're gonna do it like this. Approach, 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 swing. There we go. The idea, of course, was to minimize the number of turns I was in his line of sight. Wand of Paralysis Pakel. Hey, fam. Wand of Paralysis Pakel. How do I feel about fighting Wand of Paralysis Pakel? I know I don't want to. If I got paralyzed here, 1, 2, 3, very unlikely to die. Especially if I put this prism here, which didn't work. Alright, I'm just miscasting prism. I shouldn't be taking this risk anyway. As long as the... Yeah, okay, now we're safe. I was going to say, as long as the slave is in the way, I'm fine. In fact, what we could do is we could enslave. Okay, that didn't work. Tried to enslave him 3 times, and it just didn't want to function for me, basically. Enslaving the slave. Alright. So normally I wouldn't take this risk, but we have so many good wands. I do like Ash on Noel's Tone, but we found Sif first, and I thought I would have some fun with it. Here he is. Alright, so if he paralyzes me all the way back here, it's no big deal. Sweet. Okay, we charmed him, and I happen to know that as soon as you charm Pakel, his buddies go non-peaceful, so like they're mad now. So I'm going to try to kill him. I did not... What the hell? That's weird. I somehow just accidentally tried to paralyze in the wrong direction. I must have fat-fingered the keyboard. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get him hostile at the absolute edge of the line of sight, but also near these bad guys. Or neutral guys, really. Here we go. Paralyze. And again. Okay, now it's actually pretty bad. If he paralyzes me here, we've got a problem. So we're going to burn a telly. What I should have done is I should have set up some nulls. And by nulls I mean imps. I don't know why I called them nulls. Okay, now, okay, of course he gets paralyzed there. We're going to walk right back up to him. Yep, he died like I wanted. His charges of paralysis replace the ones we used. That was not a very good encounter. I didn't really do that right. But it worked out. Tomahawks of Dispersal. I'm going to grab those. Those are actually pretty useful. Kind of like a janky blink scroll, but not quite. Okay. There's a... Oh, I don't know how I missed this. Amulet of Magic Regen. That's really good. It's less good on a Sif guy, considering that, well, Sif Muna pretty much gives you infinite mana already, but I'll take it. Okay, let's go down. Consumable attrition. Yeah, it is. Let's go up. See that there was just too much stuff down there, so go down this direction. Anyway, grab this scarf. He dies to the ray, or at least he should. Okay, now he's dead to the ray. Scarf of Resistance, I'll wear that. Very good find. Hey, NG Matt. I screwed this up. I shouldn't have come out that staircase. I forgot it was only there was only 3 slots, but it's fine. 3 tiles next to it. If I win a substantial amount, I might actually start using Bitcoin. I wouldn't really count on the lottery making you any money in GMAT. I know every time I've gambled in DCSS with acquirement on gold, like buying an acquirement scroll and then using it on gold, it's gone badly, so just a thought. Shadow Dragon Scale, I don't really care about that. No boots in this shop. There's Gloves of Dexterity, which I'd like to have. I mean, I suppose I could use... I am wearing Gloves of Archery, so I could throw some stuff. But Dex will help my defense more. I don't think it's worth spending money on, though. I do see, by the way, the artifact chain. Or scale, I guess it is. Okay, it's +4 scale. That's quite nice, but it stops us from casting all the things we'd like to cast, so stick with the Ringmail of MR. Yeah, that seems like a good buy, SGG. Alright. That's another floor down. Oh, I can drop stones and this hunting sling. We have better ranged options. Short bow and an arbalest. Ooh. Hey guys. Bet you I could just kill him with plus ray. Yeah, that worked. If he had started wrecking me, we could just walk away. They are speed 10. Honestly, with Searing Ray, you could pretty much cheese Searing Ray and Magic Dart to win the entire lair. It's really not bad at all. One of digging? Okay, I'll take that. I'm going to adjust Prism to be on letter F. This is not the right way to the exit. Here we go. Gnolls really can't do a lot to me anymore. Unless they had wands, then we, wand of Acid Gnoll, of course, can hurt us at pretty much any level. Wizard's dead. There's an Orc Warrior here. He can do actually a pretty fair amount of damage to us. That's 20 plus the base damage of a glaive, which is 15, so 35 damage from this guy. That's a 2-shot. So we're going to need to be a little careful. In fact, I think I feel okay about burning Para on him. Win the entire game if you find that Orb Charm Summon thing. I don't know what you're referring to. Orb Charm Summon thing. Battlesphere. Ah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's good. I like it, anyway. It's something that a Gnoll would probably end up using without sufficient wizardry. Nice. Yeah, Searing Ray is totally sufficient to kill Orc Warriors. I didn't even really need to use my wand versus that one. However, he had a glaive, so it was slightly more annoying. Found another book. It's the Young Poisoner's Handbook. And an amulet, which I'm not going to identify because I still haven't found a blink or anything. Enchant weapon. I use this 3-stack. It's noise. I don't mind making noise. I guess I want Meth Cloud. That's really handy. Time to learn Olgrubs? Nope, nope, nope. Meth Cloud's more valuable. Meth Cloud can just turn off certain threats that can be game-ending, even at this point. You know, if I run into something, let's say Louise, Meth Cloud is actually a pretty legitimate option against her. So she doesn't just immediately tag me with Banish, you know? Or more realistically, it would be probably like a Rolcha. I can tab some of this stuff now. Oh, wow, lucky us. Lucky us, that's a bookshop. Tomb of Execration and Unholy Secrets. Animate Dead, huh? Vampiric Draining, Dispel Undead. Hey, Talus, what's up, man? Inner Flame. Do some fun stuff with that. Geomancy. Of course, LRD is always really good. Book of Ice, whatever. Book of the Sky. Deflect Missiles would be good. If we can get level 6 spells online, that's where this character's really going to start having fun. Burglary. Has Pog in it, I suppose. We didn't find any transmutations. except for, well, that's interesting. What's the transmutation here? I don't see any transmutations in this book. Is the search messing up? Oh, pass walls actually transmute. Yeah, Blade Hands is obviously the most fun. And that's what I would have liked to have found, because it's level 5. That means it's very realistic for the null to get online. Because, I mean, past that point, you really kind of need some wizardry rings to get it in a reasonable amount of time. Huh, I guess... Yeah, I guess that we do have Ice Form. But that's not really good enough. I think we'll just probably stick to conjuring things for the time being. And we do have a level, nice level 5 spell, LRD. That pretty much wins the game. We can think about that stuff later. There wasn't really... I don't think there was anything that I really cared too much about. I mean, I could get Confusing Touch. I mean, that'd be powerful. Not really necessary. Let's get this wand. We've been very, very lucky. Big streamer luck finding these wands early in the game. Even if I can't focus evocations, it doesn't matter, it's going up. Oh, also, we have this enchant weapon. I wonder if I should... I think I'm going to save it. Save it until we find like a demon blade, a demon trident, something with, you know, nice low skill requirements, you know? Identify. Scroll, amnesia. I'll wear this ring. Okay, it's a ring of ice. If I had an ice spell, I might keep that on, but that's only because I have resistance scarf. I'm going to roll the dice on this amulet. It's rage. That's completely worth it. We can swap that if need be to just slaughter anything we want. Curse String of Attention. Alright, that's fine. We have about 1 billion remove curse, so drop that. I'm pretty comfortable tabbing this stuff, even if I am in a robe. Or a ringmail, rather. Actually, ringmail's pretty good. With this weapon, it's very hard for things not to just sort of die quickly. Try this axe on. You might be wondering why I'm just trying things on that are weapons, insofar as like it could be disto, but I don't even care if it's disto is the thing. I would just live with it, because I have the spells as a backup, and I know they're going to be good enough to win the game at this point, so I could go indefinitely with a disto weapon on. LRD is powerful? Yes, it is. And yeah, gargoyles have really low hit points. That's one of the reasons why I would make the argument that they actually are not a top-tier species. Don't get me wrong, they're strong, but I don't think they're anywhere in the same league as, say, hold on a minute, this is actually kind of bad. Anywhere in the same league as a deep dwarf. I can go tree form if need be, but I don't think I'm going to have to. I'm going to have to burn curing for this. Wow. Actually, hold on. I'm not poisoned yet. I'm not poisoned to death yet. I'm going to para this, so that doesn't happen. Traded 2 charges of para to not have to use my curing potion, which I think is good. Well, Dunwich, that's an interesting question. I have this, you know, I make this point pretty regularly that any character that wants to do 15 runes can do it. There's nothing stopping you from doing 15 runes. Once you've, you know, what really matters is can the character survive to the point where he's level 27. Like, if you're level 27 and you lose a 15 rune game, you just didn't prepare hard enough, basically. Yeah, I could have used Star Rage there. Oh, you mean against the Hornets? I don't think so. Star Rage is something you want to use versus things that if you miss a lot, you know, you're not dead right afterwards. And Hornets have really good EV. But, yeah, I mean, I guess I would say Gargoyles are pretty good and extended, but at the same time, with the low hit points, I'd really rather just have a lot of hit points, because the thing is, you know, there's other ways around getting tormented a lot, right? But there's no two ways around getting hellfired. Like either you have the hit points to survive the hellfire or you don't, you know? And so I would actually consider Gargoyles low tier, believe it or not, for extended if I had to make such a ranking, even though I think that any species can do extended pretty easily if you're willing to do the farming or whatever. Oh, Lava Snake this early, huh? Guess I'm glad we have RF+. But yeah, I mean, the races that I think are particularly fun and easy for extended are things with just enormous hit points like ogres, you know? Or Felids. Felids are kind of a weird case because they're pretty much invulnerable since they level up and get their lives back, you know? Oh, this is good. Yeah, we can Meth Cloud him. Oh, wow. Okay. I have some capital FUN happening right now. Shafted from D9 to D12. Perhaps the worst shaft that can happen. I see we have a Hand Axe of Freezing and no other enchanted weapons on these guys. We're just going to swing on them. Cast Magic Dart. Uh-huh. Nessos the Mark Centaur. Okay. Alright. This is not good. Have Invis, we have Ligma. Could just go up, but we don't know what's waiting for us upstairs, so I'd really rather kill him. Polymorph would probably take him down 62%, but it's not guaranteed to work, right? We don't really have any outs, do we? I mean, he does big damage to us with the fire branded. You know, fire branded. He always has a fire branded longbow that also does poison, so he could do an enormous. It's also a longbow, so he can do an enormous amount of damage to us if the poly doesn't work. So honestly, I think we just go up. That's the safe play. So I'm going to do that. Going up anyway. Let's use some of these 2 stacks. Okay, we do have Blink. Fear was the one I wanted for Nessos. We actually have Fear too. Okay. It's not to say I'm going to fight Nessos yet. Okay, we have a Cyclops. He can 3-shot me. 35 damage plus, well, actually he can 2-shot me. 55 damage, 35 plus 20, large rock. 44% chance to para. What we could do is just exclude him off and walk away. I see we have bees. Well, good time to Ligma. And by Ligma, I mean lignification. Let's drink that now. Slap these guys around. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna use the ray because it'll hit more of them at once. There we go. Easy enough. The reason I used those scrolls, I was really looking for magic mapping. Hey, Mr. Alstrom, how you doing, man? But I mean, anyway, we found Blink and we found Fear instead of magic mapping, so that's not bad. Another wand, acid, that's very, very helpful. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and grab some of these things. Book of Changes, hello. Blade Hands, get. Let's back off. Let's back off from, wow, that's a lot of centaurs. Let's go up. Feel bad about that loss. That happens to the best of us, Mr. Alstrom. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I just got shafted from D9 to D12, if it makes you feel any better. Right into Nessos, actually. Could have easily died there. I do think that leaving was the right play, by the way, rather than trying to poly him. Now, if we had fear, perhaps I would have gone in a different direction, because then we could have reset the fight. But we didn't. So there's a gargoyle coming. I wonder if we can fight him. Imp, imp, imp. Is he not coming? I guess he's not coming. Change shafts into the new mini branch mini game. Instead of dropping floors, you drop to the start of a mini. Which mini branch are you talking? Are you talking about portal vaults? Gauntlet? Is there some new thing I don't know about? I had an idea like this a long time ago called the shaft zone. But none of the X-Crawl guys liked it. Oh wait, the gargoyle's just south of me. Paralysis 44%. We're going to try 3, 4, wow, 5. Bad luck. Okay, none of the paras worked. Beautiful. just wonderful. Just acid him, and then magic dart. Yeah, there we go. That was dumb. I burned all my para, and it just didn't. I mean, I know it was 44%, but come on. With Leo writing his theories. I haven't heard such a Leo theory. I got pretty annoyed at him the other day. He was apparently like posting about me in the Roguelikes Discord and sort of telling people that I said things that I didn't actually say. Pretty easygoing until people start making things up about me. Am I trying to streak all the races that came out after Elliptic Streak? Sort of. I was going to streak all the races and backgrounds that simply are not in Elliptic Streak, some of which came out after afterwards and some of which he just didn't do. I have a list, if you'd like to hear it. I know that Wanderer is a background he did not do. And then as far as species, of course, there's Brachian, which came out after, and the Null, which came out after. But then he also just inexplicably just sort of doesn't have a Deep Elf, a Mummy, a Demon Spawn, or a Halfling. So 500,000 shekels. Yeah, STG, in this case, I think he was like annoyed that I wouldn't give him a straight answer about something, so he just kind of invented one. The exact thing he said was not nearly as bad as like the truly horrible things that some of the devs say about me, but like Gamafunk, for instance, won't stop telling people that I'm a member of the alt-right, which is, for the record, false. But he knows that that's like a really easy way to sort of make people not like someone, because it sounds really bad, right? That's essentially like a shorthand for calling somebody a Nazi. And he knows that. He knows he can get away with it, so that's why he says it, even though he knows it's not true. Can he one-shot me 20 plus 15, 35, 50 damage? But I have Ringmail on and GDR, so we'll try one more blast. Okay, now I don't feel so good anymore about this. Let's go Ligma. And we'll start up the raise again. Just trying to do that troll without using any resources, but just too risky, you know. But yeah, what Leo said really wasn't really as pernicious as that. It just kind of made me sound like an asshole. What was it? What exactly? How did it go? Something like Malcolm believes. Let me see if I can find the exact quote, because it was really funny, because I hadn't said anything even remotely like what it is that what it is that he said I said. Hold on, I've got it written down here somewhere. Yeah, here it is. Malcolm believes his streak makes him the #1 DCSS player. If that's false, who is better? I've never said anything like that, not even once. So it just kind of makes me look like an egomaniac, you know. It's like I'm happy if people don't like me, but only if it's for things I've actually said, rather than just random BS that people want to make up. This centaur has a wand of polymorph. Mr. Alston, that is you. You're the best crawl player. We found you. Okay, I'm just gonna kill him with Searing Ray. He turned me into a tree. There was no form he could turn me into that I wouldn't have been able to just walk away from him or solve the problem, you know. I guess Wisp would have been slightly annoying, but still probably safe. Null is legitimately the best Wanderer, Talus said a minute ago. I don't think I agree with that. I think that as long as your starting skills don't suck, yeah, it's really strong like any other Null. But, oh hey, Pro Magic Ring. The thing is that, well, how can I put this? Wanderers can start with very bizarre skills. Sometimes you'll have spell levels and stuff that you don't even have spells for it until like later on. You know, you can get like poison magic as something that you start with, but like you don't get any poison spells until level 2 or level 3. So the thing is, like, all the huge benefits of being a null where you have big skills at the beginning don't help you very much if something awkward happens. So, I mean, as long as that doesn't happen, basically as long as fighting is a skill, you're safe. And as long as you have like barring that, as long as you have like a level 1 spell, you're probably safe. But otherwise, you might be in some serious trouble. Did a blowgun spawn? No. I was going to say there's Curare, and I saw some Curare earlier. I would pick that up, but no blowgun. Let's pull this porcupine up. You think Demon Spawn is the best Wanderer? Demon Spawn has kind of a funky D1. He's like a weaker human almost on D1. So maybe. I mean, I think the best Wanderer is just probably like a Minotaur or something. Deep Dwarf, maybe. Okay, no problem, Matt. Honestly, this is going to be a pretty short session. I'm not going to play for too much longer. I just thought we would maybe get to lair. I'm probably going to stop, you know, marathoning 4 or 5 hour sessions on Twitch for a little while, now that I have the world record. Or not. I mean, it depends on what people want to see. As long as I'm still getting subs and stuff, I'm totally happy. Let's go up. Okay, we'll go down this other staircase. Oh god. Wow, what a room. Take streak to 100. Alright. 55 Deep Dwarf Artificers coming up. The true challenge. Am I man enough to win Deep Dwarf Artificer? Man, Searing Ray is so bae. Look at this. The fact that you get a bolt before you actually have bolts is pretty good. Wouldn't be able to kill all this stuff, probably. Wonder when Sif is going to start giving me gifts. 5 stars of piety. That really should be moved up. Get them done in 2 hours each easy. Well, you know, Kunix tried to do that, and he's a pretty good crawl player. He got to like 39 twice in a row, and then he just kind of died. And he was winning the games in roughly 2 hours apiece, and I promise you, I would find some equally hilarious way to lose a game if I tried to do the same thing, playing 2 hours a pop or faster. What the hell? No way! Centaur just used Scroll of Summoning, so I guess I got that identified, but wow, lame. Lame that he wasted that. Hey, fellas. Let's try to get one of them to follow me, but they like keeping their distance. Dude. Centaur packs are pretty wild. You really have to use good positioning. Now, I have the good fortune to not be totally just like a wizard guy. I have ringmail on. But if I was in a robe, we could be suffering some serious damage from these guys. Chad Centaur, indeed. Hey, thanks for the sub, Don. Much appreciated, man. Big time. Oh god. Okay, so I shouted to get the Cyclops' attention, but then this horrible thing showed up. Okay, good. We got the charm. I'm going to solve one problem using another problem. Did my Hornet just get confused by a wizard? No? Oh, there we go. Okay, check it out. He is at the absolute edge of line of sight, so we're going to disintegrate him. Got him. Now he is a very scary enemy, so I'm very happy to use resources to take out Hornets. They can paralyze you. Don't let them hit you even once. If you're a character that can't survive sucking down 20 times 7 melee damage, because that's the maximum number of turns that you're going to be paralyzed, you know. Subject to GDR, of course, but not your evasion, and not your shields. And that's assuming he doesn't have any friends. He probably does. Nice. So, I mean, you'll notice that as much as I've found other books, I really haven't used much other than Magic Dart and Searing Ray. You know, your Conjurer book, and really almost any starting book, can be used to cheese your way to at least to the lair, if not through the entire lair. Sometimes through, like, 2 runes. You know, like, for example, Earth Elementalist gets it really easy. You can take LRD and pretty much win the game with that alone. If you like. Pretty good run on a spin. Nice. I don't ever want to play a Spriggan Enchanter again. I had enough fun. I had more than enough fun, actually, trying to do that and getting teleported into the end vault of Elf. That was all the Spriggan Enchanter I need to play for my lifetime. Nice. Fulham Prism really wrecks those guys. Hold on, let me unexclude this Cyclops, who we've probably already killed. Yeah, we did. Okay, ordinarily I would go ahead and do Lair, but we have MR+, and we actually have MR++, Ringmail plus Ring of Protection. We also have RF+. So I think I might go ahead and kill Nessos. He's down here. There he is. I think we can do this. Let's polymorph him. Okay, we'll go up. Anytime we get hit... Crap. Hold on, I'm going to go down here. Waited a few turns. Go back down this staircase. He should be... Okay, good. I didn't take any hits. Let's poly. Okay, he's a Manticore. That's better. I know he doesn't have Senv, but I wanted to try to save resources. Try to poly. I don't need to poly this again. We'll just have cloud. And we have the foam up. That didn't quite work. Foam again. Hit him. Oh boy, what's up, Mr. Elf? So the whole point of doing this was to get. I want his longbow, man. That's a really good weapon, and I don't have a shield yet, so I can still use two-handed weapons without feeling too bad about it. Uh-oh, he has Battle Sphere. Let's wait. Let's go back up. Nav Cloud. Nice. Nav Cloud's okay against Deep Elf Mages. Longbow Flaming. Sick. Hey, buddy. Burn a Descent on the Acid Dragon. Just because he can do like 41 damage a pop to me, I didn't want to risk it. Oh yeah, Meph Cloud's amazing, man. Alright, so Longbow Flaming. Probably better than the Arbalest. Base damage 18 versus base damage 15, but branded, so drop the Arbalest and the bolts. Go into lair. Well, it checks our poison, and it does not check magic resistance, but it does check hit dice, I believe. So you're not going to see Meph Cloud work too often against like a stone giant, you know, who does not have resist poison, but nevertheless has enough hit dice that he's virtually immune. Probably shouldn't Prism here. This is a brand new. This is a brand new layer floor. Almost said vaults floor. So instead, we're just going to go here and we're going to Searing Ray. If this starts to go badly, I can Lignify, or I could Acid, or I could Enslave even, start disintegrating. But I think we'll try to do this without using resources first. We've been offered a nice natural hallway choke point, which is not super common in the lair. Perfect. How am I searching monsters? One second. Let me. Okay, so first you hit question mark, right? Then you hit slash, and then you decide what you want to look up. So monster, spell, skill, ability, card, item, feature, god, branch, or cloud, or status. M for monster. So question mark slash M, and then you just type whatever you want. So let's say I want to find out, can an Orc Sorcerer paralyze me right now? I type Orc Sorc. 3% chance to paralyze me. I do that all the time. Very, very helpful. A lot of snakes. Some kind of snake vault must have spawned. Okay, I'm actually gonna put a lightning spire here. I failed. Thankfully, Sif Muna helps me out. Well, Meph Cloud makes a bit of noise, to be honest. Perhaps I shouldn't have done that. Nice. But the spire kept me from getting paralyzed, or petrified rather. Also, it's just really, really broken strong. Probably in my fork, Lightning Spire will either be nerfed or moved to level 5 at least. I can think of a few really good ways to nerf it though. Perhaps the most straightforward would be to just make it spawn in any random location on the entire map, visible map, or line of sight rather. So like extend its range so that you can't just use it to perfectly block things. The thing about it spawning randomly is you can't displace it. Why not? Also, what's up, doesn't he? So it could land somewhere really annoying. Well, it could, but why couldn't you just cast it again? No, I mean, couldn't you just, like, cast it again to displace it? Can you kill me? You're fast and swim extremely quickly. 10 plus 10 damage, you can't kill me. Let's descent you. Okay. Can't switch places with it is the thing. That's true. But to me, doesn't that just add another tactical layer? Like, gee, I shouldn't cast this spell if it can screw me in this particular way. I mean, it would still be a ludicrously strong spell. It would just be more annoying to use. Although I guess just making things more tedious to use is perhaps not the right design decision. I'm almost at a loss as to how to balance such a spell, though. Wow, this is a snake vault. Okay, I don't want to be confused. We only have 2 curing. Let's put a spire here. Good, good. I cannot be meth clouded. Just kidding, yes I can. I thought that would hit my spire, but I guess the spire disappeared just in time. There we go, he's dead. Just kick the spell level up? That's true, you could do that. Losing meat from Adder, oh no. I could have sworn this was going to be the snake bite vault, you know, the artifact whip. Maybe it is. I feel like it's in the end here. This is perhaps a character that could have some fun with it, at least for the rest of Lair. Perhaps even longer. You don't think this is the snakebite vault? And yet there are so many snakes biting me. That's not... Yeah, snakebite vault is more tunnely, I think. Yeah, I believe it does have Black Mambas, now that you mention it. What a shame. Alright, let's polymorph Urug. Got a Lindworm. I'll fight a Lindworm, that's fine. Why am I trying to meth cloud him? He's our poise. Wait, no he's not. Let's tab him. Okay, fine. I want to spire. There we go. That's a +3 Great Mace, but I don't really care. Don't really care to use that. Very happy with my longbow if I end up using that. I mean, we could probably just, like, tab with this thing a little bit. 1.4 speed. It's kind of slow, actually. Uh-oh. Giga, uh-oh. I think we're going to have to enslave some stuff. Perfect, okay, that's better. I just didn't want to get... I used enslave because I didn't want to get pulled. Thankfully, these fellas are just much slower than me, so put a spire up and let it zap them as I walk away. Nice. I guess I can just tab with the bow, wow. Even if it is slow. Kind of saves me some trouble, I suppose. You probably use the claws, Mr. Alstrom. Also, I don't know why you would train. Why'd you train Maces? Just stick with the claws, man. All right, we have, I forgot, we have the gauntlets of, the gloves of archery. For once, I'm getting some use out of that. Very rare. But fun. Uh-oh, we're slow. I'm going to burn a little bit of acid. Is this safe? 2 turns? Probably not. I'm going to walk away. Acid one more time to get the slow off. Torpor snails concern me a bit. Those can make situations go in bad directions very, very quickly, like all slow effects can. Wish we could focus down longbows right now. But I mean, if I look at my skills, I'm not doing half bad. I mean, look at this. This is pretty good, right? Across the board. Feel an oppressive heat around you. Oh, I think I... Damn, there's a buckler now. I wish I had grabbed that. I should magic map. I don't know if I have magic mapping. We're just going to use the 2 unidentified scrolls. First one happens to be magic mapping. We'll grab that buckler here in a minute. Just kill these things with rays. I see that the volcano is all the way past the elephant graveyard up here. So it might require some creativity. Yeah, actually I could take another staircase, I suppose. Stop what now? Just use other staircase? I could, yeah. I mean, I see that it's much closer. But if I'm going to do that and save myself that time, I think I'll take off the... I'll wear the buckler and I'll wear my whip. My defenses go up. Okay, sure, it is much closer. Good, didn't get paralyzed there. That's a lindworm. Just get the meth cloud on him. He gets incinerated, very good. Okay, let's go in. We do have RF plus, thanks to our scarf. I'm not sure which volcano this is. Maybe the one with the statues? I don't think it's one of the time-sensitive ones, so that's nice. It's got bats, you say? What it's going to have is fulminant prismed lava snakes. I should probably put another spire up just to be safe. Very powerful. Dragons of Steam? Well, we can take that. We're immune to steam, thanks to having RF plus. And honestly, Magic Dart takes these guys out. Sort of. Put up a spire just to be safe again. Anything else? Yes, more? Wow, okay. There are indeed a lot of bats. I see you know your volcanoes. +4 trident, flaming because he's a salamander. This is just an excellent place for, first of all, a meth cloud, secondly, a spire. Have fun, brother. More cloud, and more spire. I really don't mind. Using up, getting half experience here from using lots of minions, because otherwise I could die. I could take the trident. It's not branded, so the whip is better. It would be good from behind spire, I suppose. I'm gonna get magma bolted, aren't I? Alright. I've been convinced. Oh, there he is. I could still be bolted, is the thing, as I swing on this dude. Wow, he just wrecked me. Or wrecked my spire, anyway. Swing, 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 swing. Well, I guess I still have the mana to, whoops, to do this for a very long time. Why is he not lightning bolting? What's the problem here? Bizarre. He's not. Yeah, he's not our poise, so we can do this at least to stop him from casting spells. This guy's not our poise either, is he? Of course not. Ow. Okay, let's pull away. Putting up a spire to block the path. I just want my hit points back now. He shouldn't follow me this far. Perfect. It's actually really kind of a perfect hallway, isn't it? Get some double zaps here from this dude. Oh, hello. He had a berserk potion. Get the confuse on him. Actually, you know what? I'm going to just descent. Finish him off. Another armor of fire resist. That is not worth using. I want my MR more. Huh, okay. Well, we miscast this. This is very bad. Just to be super careful, we are going to invis, because I'm confused right now. What this was actually a miscast, you guys. I didn't mean to put a meth cloud right on my own head. This was somehow a miscast of Lightning Spire, I guess because air miscast can just give you meth cloud sometimes. I'm going to try to walk away. Okay, I guess we're going to drink Curing. Yeah, I don't have, damn, I'm confused again. This is horrible. Okay, now I'm not on there, so I can cure again. Let's... Gosh, she can probably do a ton of damage to me. 20 plus Great Mace. Yeah, Meth Cloud affects me because I don't have our poise. So I just had to burn my last 2 curings, or my only 2 curings. This guy can 2-shot me. Slave is 50%. I can always blink. Let's just descent him to death. Bro! He has Berserk as well? Is he confused at least? No. Alright, we're actually in really horrible trouble then. No, that's not good at all. I'm going to have to blink, actually. Could put Spire up. I wish we had haste. Enslave would fix the problem, but that's only 50%. Fear will not work. Tele would be fine if it doesn't take me into, you know, Death Town. I think Tele's probably the safest thing to do. Yep, Tele took us to safety. That's bizarre. Do they all have Berserk potions? Because that's the second dude with a Zerk potion. Technically, I should just leave right now, but I'm gonna play a little risky. Still have Tele. That's wild, though. They had so many Zerk potions. I know they do fire damage. Because well, yeah, I guess I could pop on the fire resist leather armor for now. I already have RF plus, though. You know what? We're gonna acid now. Done. Almost done. Okay. Yeah, the problem is, like, if I run into something with, like, a wand of paralysis, that'd be extremely bad in here. Wow, was that really all the loot? Outrageous. We got robbed. Alright, that's fine. Couldn't have even given me, like, a cloak of fire resist. Come on. What a ripoff. They drank my loot. They did. They did drink my loot, didn't they? Those bastards. Alright, that's fine. We didn't die, so I consider it a win. Anytime you don't die, you've won. Come on. Guess I should probably meth cloud these guys. Wish I had blink. That'd be good. Oh, hey, we found the premier null spell, Bolt of Magma. I'm gonna acid these guys just because the situation's looking kind of ugly. Okay, so Bolt of Magma is a terrible spell. Really bad. Except, in the hands of a null, where suddenly it becomes kind of good. Because you have to train 3 spell schools anyway, you have to train all your spell schools. So, suddenly it becomes like a thing that's not half bad. I'm going to actually go ahead and forget Magic Dart. I'm going to learn Blade Hands. So yeah, I mean, it's a level 5 spell. 3 schools. Does a pretty good amount of damage. And you're getting very good spell power out of it on account of the fact that, well, like I said, you're training all the schools, aren't you? Although, to be honest, I should probably just be using Blade Hands for the most part. Also, if you're wondering if I purposefully started burning this forest down, the answer is yes. See, I just really don't like forests. Let's pull these fellas back into the hallway. Whoops. Oh man, that's a dire elephant. Up we go. I knew there was a dire elephant in there. I just wasn't thinking. Wow, our spell power on Blade Hands blows. Like we're gonna need some more experience if we want to truly own with this, you know. but we can kill things pretty quickly with it. I mean, we've largely fought this whole vault so far. Maybe we'll be a statue form guy. That would be, of course, the ideal. Blade Hand stops me from really having good castability on my other spells, though, so we can't really Bolt of Magma while we're doing this. Unless it runs out. Or we turn it off purposefully. Look at all these miscasts on Bolt of Magma. 13% fail on it, 21 on the Blade Hands. So our starting Conjurations is still doing some work for us, you know. Wonder where we got Bolt of Magma. I wonder if Sif perhaps gave us that book. Yeah, Arament, I just happened to find Sif first, and so I decided to roll with it for fun. Definitely not an optimal choice. What's up, Airman? How you doing, man? We're just learning what it means to melee on a null conjurer. With Blade Hands. Fleshing out campaign details. Yeah, man, when I go down that rabbit hole, I spend way too much time. It's been a while since I've DM'd, but there's always more to do, man. Can I melee this guy? Probably. Oh yeah, one shot at him. Don't think we killed the dire elephant, by the way. Bolt of Magma takes out the Basilisk problem for me. Snorg. Alright, Snorg. So we left Cloud him. I'm going to put a Fulminant Prism over here. And another. Damn, he keeps walking away from it. There we go. I think he can Zerk out of the Confuse, but chose not to. Instead, just dying. I want to find my dire elephant friend. I don't want to leave him on this floor, you see. There he is. Didn't want to follow. I guess my stealth is half decent, huh? Well, I'll kill all of his buddies. Where could he be? All the way in the back, huh? So check it out. We're going to lure him over to the trees. We're going to see if we can't get him. You know, the game hasn't given me Conjure Flame, but it has given me all these trees to work with, right? So I have to wonder if I could just... I suppose I could just burn this, but the thing is he could do so much damage to me. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I think instead we just put up the Lightning Spire, right? He's like a dog with a bone. He didn't get distracted at all. trying to use the spire. I could just do it like this and gain distance this way. He's just wrecking it. Ah, there we go. Nice double zap. I knew that would happen eventually. Spire's just too good, you know? Cool. Oh, let's identify. Scroll, got brand weapon. Resistance. Now, brand weapon's good. That means that if I want to, I could use like a demon blade or a demon trident. I could get a nice brand on something with a low min delay, although I'm probably more inclined to use blade hands at this point. By the way, we have all of Sif Moon's abilities, so if I want mana, I can have it. If I want to forget a spell, I can do it. That's actually a pretty good thing for the purposes of nulls, insofar as, you know, they don't get very many spell levels, right? So it's not like you can focus up on spell casting, right? And you tend to memorize an awful lot of stuff on a null because, well, you can use everything, so don't get a lot of chances to fix that. My minus cast catches up to me here. Let's channel. Pretty cool, right? It's like infinite mana. In fact, I'm more inclined to use Bolt, really, than Blade Hands at this point. That might change later when I can just tab everything, but given the slight problems I've been having, we can... Whoa, ho, 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 I screwed up. That's a telly. Okay. That was very bad. Let's end transformation. Let's enslave this guy. And again, could have died there. 5 scrolls of fear? No, it's true, I could have feared. For some reason I thought there were less. Alright, I wanted him to get himself killed, but didn't exactly succeed at that, did he? Descent. No, we're going to burn a fear. Going to acid him now. He's dead. Good. Hornets are something you really do want to use resources to kill as fast as possible. You really don't want to get one-shotted, which is what will happen if you get paralyzed on a lot of characters, including this one. Looks like I can kind of tab packs with blade hands at this point. That's cool. Except that spiny frog. Well, it's kind of an RNG thing still. A damage race that I have to sort of win with luck if I want to do melee to win. But I mean, every single time I kill something, I'm getting stronger in every single possible way, so... Oh god. Can we even be petrified? 1%. Check it out. I'll just map cloud. And here... Can't really hit the last one. MO. MO's not really that good versus blink frogs. If I start getting petrified, I'll just go up. Ah, wow, that didn't work. Huh, okay. Surprised that final bolt didn't take down the Hydra. Okay, we got a gift from Sif Muna. Now, she doesn't know what the hell to give me, so she just kind of threw some necromancy and air magic my way, I guess. Deflect missiles, freezing cloud, spell undead, silence pain. I mean, silence is really good for this guy. That means that elf will be fairly free. Deflect missiles, of course, is amazing for later. I mean, yeah, that is a really good gift, actually. Dispel Undead means if I wanted to use that, I would have a pretty free crypt. Agony is actually quite nice, even if I don't particularly like to use it. Freezing Cloud sucks. Some people still like it, but ever since they changed the way clouds worked, I've really never wanted to use it. Yeah, it's not a bad gift. In particular, silence is the best thing there, in my opinion. Well, deflect missiles is, but it's going to be longer till we can use that. Actually, wait a minute. 63%, we can use that now. Animate Skeleton is low-key the best spell in there, I suppose. We don't really need that power boost, but if we were playing truly optimally, we would use it. Let's get rid of Searing Ray. Let's get Deflect Missiles. Cool thing about Deflect Missiles is that even at 63% fail rate, there's nothing stopping me from casting it. Just bolt this to death. No, I'm happy in Ring Mail. It's good. Come on, Bolt. There we go. Very good. Probably the most fun thing about Nulls is that you literally can do anything. You know, so if I felt like doing something else with this character, I could just start doing it just for fun. That's really a luxury that you don't get to enjoy in Crawl pretty much ever. So Nulls make for a very unique game. It's one of the more fun ways to start and play your first character, perhaps. Magical Power, nice. No magic staffs yet. I'd like to have energy, so I stop using food. Nice, this bolt's so good. Should probably save like 5 mana to go beast mode. Blade hands these guys. Yeah, big damage possible from these blink frogs. Oh, they're wrecking me. You like doing Demon Spawn for your first games? Yeah, it's not bad. It's just like, I don't think Demon Spawn is very good in the early game. They can be well and truly amazing later on. And I mean, some of them are amazing in the early game, like if you get Spiny, you basically get like a free early game. But, I mean, the true fun really comes out when you get things like Powered by Death. And that takes a little while to kick in. Let's channel so we have infinite mana. Effectively infinite. Just bolt forever. There we go. Brown scales. Getting monstrous is weird because then you feel like a secondhand store troll at that point. Yeah, it's nice to have that free SH, I imagine. Honestly, I haven't played too many Demon Spawns. I wonder on this account. Yeah, I've only actually played 3 Demon Spawns on this account. Apparently one was a Demon Spawn Chaos Knight. And one was a Berserker. So the hardest and the easiest. Fascinating. It must have been for a tournament. Oh man, this is Frog Pond. How did I not notice sooner? Let's kill this, well, I killed one of the spiny frogs. And the other one. Point, of course, is to not get owned by things that are faster than me as I make a hasty retreat here. We could still bolt all this stuff to death. Steamed frogs for dinner. While I don't think Immolate's very good here because they bounce around so much, I could, if I wanted to, I could memorize Inner Flame and possibly have some fun with that. But I have good news, you guys. I haven't lost this character to a skeletal wyvern, so it's going better than the last time I tried to play one of these guys. Dude, we just tried to cast Blade Hands twice, and it failed. Finally, on the third try it works. Gosh, almost got wrecked there. Okay. Alright, fella. A chunk of heal wounds. Had to do that to be safe. I'm risking a lot. Yeah, I am playing a little riskier, aren't I? I think it's because the streak is over. Or not over, but like I've already gotten the world record. You might see me play a little more recklessly now. Suppose I probably shouldn't do that, huh? Or maybe it's just something about playing a null. Let's put a prism down here. We need to take one more step. Miscast. I want demissile back up. Not that it was doing an awful lot for me. But no, I don't think we've risked instant death at any moment, have we? I think we have used resources that we didn't need to use, but I don't think I've put myself in like suicide town at any moment. Maybe versus the Hornet, but I had the teleport as a backup. I'm gonna channel. Sure have a lot of hit points for a caster. It's one of the cool things about gnolls is fighting is always being trained. We do get steam clouds, by the way, off Magma Bolt and waters, so we could cheese that as well. I have to say, this is probably the worst possible layer ending for this particular character. Okay. Wait, I should keep him in the water. What am I doing? There we go. Steam good. Roseman bad. Warax of Flaming. Scimitar of Protection. Attack at speed 1 with the Warax of Flaming. We did get swamped, so we're going to want to cut Hydra heads off, so yeah, we'll just stick with that. We'll just enchant that up, that's cool. So we have a plus 7 Warax of Flaming. Pretty good. Alright, I will identify these 2 potions. We have Might. So we have no heal wounds, we have 4 curing, 2 Might, 2 Ligny, 1 Agi and a couple Ambrosia, and 2 unidentified potions. On the scroll front, we're doing a lot better. We have 5 Telly, no Blink, which is unfortunate. 4 Fear, which is really, really good. And some other assorted stuff. I guess 2 Summoning is good. 4 Ammo is pretty useful. Wait, I don't want to drop my Fear. I want to drop Brand Weapon for now. Okay. So this character's in a pretty good place. And the other cool thing is, well, we found 2 items of MR+, meaning that we can super duper duper safely do the Orc Mines. I mean, it would be nice if we were at 0%, but we don't have very good racial MR. I think it's actually only 3 for a null. Well, I guess maybe it's not on this list. Is he not included? Well, I'm going to go ahead and go out on a limb and say that it's 3. I'm pretty sure it's 3. Just based on the fact that I'm level 14, I have 2 rings of magic, or well, 1 ring of MR plus and 1 armor of MR plus, so two extra pips of MR plus. If I even had, like if this was anything with even 4, like a vampire or an ogre, I think we'd have 0%, or at least 1% chance for Orc Sorcerer to paralyze us with this many items of MR plus. So, you know, it's got to be 3. But that's okay. We have the tools. You know, we have things like Summon Lightning Spire to just block. We have D-Missile at this point, which is amazing. We have RF+, so he can't really bolt to fire us to death easily. And, well, we don't have our negative, and we don't have our Alex, so that's a shame. But even so, I think we could have a pretty easy time in Orc, so... Wave of Frost. Nice, Spire just kills him. So we'll just magic map, and I think I'm going to call it for the night. Like I said, I was going to have a shorter than usual session. A couple hours is pretty good. We had a caster start, so you're gonna see me go through the game more slowly than some of the melee starts. But we cleared Lair, which is a pretty good milestone. You know, if a character has cleared Lair, statistically he's going to win the game more often than a character that hasn't reached Lair or has just reached Lair. In fact, a lot of the bottleneck for characters statistically, from what I understand, is Lair 1. So, I mean, I think this character's fine, even if I am worshipping kind of a subpar god. You know, the fact that I can have infinite mana is quite nice. And if we're lucky, we'll find statue form and we can just start tabbing things to death. But tomorrow, if I play DCSS, I will hit up this ice cave. And if I don't, well, like I said, I'll probably do Dungeons of Dreadmore, since that was gifted to me by NG Matt, thankfully. But that's going to be later. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. But that's going to be it. This is game number 45 in the current world record holding streak. No longer the elliptic streak, but now the rosecrypto.com streak. Alright guys, hope you have a good night. Until next time, I am signing out. Did you know that there are many ways that you can help support this channel? Read about them on rosecrypto.com/support. At Rose Crypto, you can learn all about cool things like the Brave web browser, Bitcoin, and other cryptocurrencies. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.